So in our previous lecture, we show you how you can download and install OpenVPN server inside of your Kali Linux machine, but we also need to do a lot of steps in here. We need to import our configuration file, or we need to change our config file in here. But in our last lecture, we said that we don't need to configure in here. We will just use a configuration file. To import file, just click in here. We will select the import file, which is .openvpn file, configuration file, and then we can connect our OpenVPN server. As you can see, it currently shows locked, so that's why it's not actually running right now. So you need to check a couple of the settings and you need to import couple of import configuration files. So what you need to do is you need to find a configuration file to import in here. So what you can do is just go to this website, VPN book. Go to this website, it has a free VPN account. So you don't need to, as you can see, these are all of those configurations they made so that we can use OpenVPN server using their configuration file, so that we don't need to do all the hard works by changing all of those configuration file manually. So as you can see, these are all of those configuration file for US, Canada, France. So you can select all of those configuration file in here. You can download all of those. So I will download this one. So simply just click in here. As you can see, it downloaded our file, configuration file in here. We download our US1 OpenVPN certification bundle. As you can see, it is optimized for fast web surfing, no P2P downloading. So till now we didn't have any config file. So if you are using OpenVPN for your official purpose, then your company will provide the OpenVPN config file for you, so that which you can import here and then import this configuration file. Otherwise, you can find on the internet many free VPN services, which you can use, many paid VPN services also, which you can use services called this VPN book, from where you can download a OpenVPN configuration file that I showed in here, many different versions. Just go to this website, download, go to this free VPN, download this configuration file, and then you are good to go. So make sure if you check these are two important things, because when you need connect your OpenVPN server, they will ask you to username and password. Because we don't have any account, how can we use your username, our username and password? So that's why they give their username and password. So you need to use this username and this password. So simply what you need to do, go to our download folder where we downloaded our configuration file. I think it's in here. Okay, just extract this folder. In folder we have 4, as you can see, different configuration for TCP port 80, TCP port 443, EDP on port 53, and EDP on port 25,000. So these are 4 different configuration file for both US. So what you need to do now is we need to import. Go to import file. So make sure right click on this OpenVPN GUI button on your mouse, click import file, go to your download folder where you downloaded your configuration file, then select. So where any of these file will work just fine, but we'll just select TCP because I love TCP. And so just double click in here. A config name VPN box already exists, because we previously did, we will just replace it. So previously I worked on this, so that's why it showed this configuration file. So what you need to do is you need to go to your OpenVPN. So let's check my IP address right now. as you can see my IP is this one. So we will now connect to our, as you can see they are asking for username and password. So previously I used this OpenVPN server, so that's why I already saved on here. So you need to type your password so that it can connect to the OpenVPN server from their configuration file. So our password is R D E D M6 C. So let's minimize this. As you can see, still it is not connected. So press OK. It will take some time, but it will automatically, when it connect, it will show green button or green icon in here. As you can see, it is doing all of those configuration file. As you can see, it's connected. As you can see, it's connected. It shows my IP address. It shows connection details and all of those stuffs. So as you can see all of those status horizon connections about your OpenVPN connection. As you can see, our VPN connection is up and running right now. So when this shows green icon, that means you are connected. As you can see, it also shows the details that you are connected to VPN server. So let's see what's my IP address right now. So because we are on our OpenVPN server, that's why it's kind of slow, but it's working. As you can see, it will eventually show up, but it will take some time. That's it. Because I am using their configuration file based on US, because I am not living in US, I am living on Bangladesh. So that's why, as you can see, it showed, and also as you can see my IP address also changed. So let's see what is my IP address and why does it based on. As you can see, my IP address is changed because we are using now OpenVPN server's address. So as I said, this green icon shown means that the connection is successful and you are connected to the OpenVPN server. So let's just see all of the details of my address, because we selected our configuration file based on US, so it should be, my address should be on United States. So let's see what my IP address tells about my address, if it's truly working or not. So there are many websites that you can find that will give you your location. As you can see, I am currently on United States. So my country is United States, but eventually, but basically I am living in Bangladesh. So it's fully working, and our IP address also changed. Also ISP, as you can see, all of those changed based on our OpenVPN server. As you can see, we are right now in Ohio, very nice country. So that's how you set up your OpenVPN server using a configuration file, which is pretty easy, as you saw on your Windows operating system. So US OpenVPN certification bundle shows that after using this bundle, it shows that our country is United States, and it's really working because we use the United States certification bundle. So that's how you can install an OpenVPN server on your Windows operating system. So I hope you enjoy this video, and I hope you get to learn all of those. I hope you at least understand how this works. Thank you for watching.